Welcome to Rising Sun Astrology's Daily Dose of Destiny. For Tuesday, August 30th, 2016, at 7:04 a.m. Mountain Daylight Time, Mercury stationed retrograde at 30 degrees Virgo. The Sun has moved to 8 degrees Virgo, while the cards that govern August 30th are the 9 of Hearts, 7 of Clubs. At 12 noon Mountain Daylight Time, the Moon in Leo forms a gibbous phase biquintile with Chiron retrograde in Pisces. Mercury retrograde in Virgo forms a gibbous phase triseptile with Uranus retrograde in Aries. Venus, now in Libra, forms a last quarter quintile with Mars in Sagittarius. Mars in Sagittarius is in a first quarter square to the North Node in Virgo, while it's in a last quarter square to the South Node in Pisces. Jupiter in Virgo is in a last quarter quintile with Saturn in Sagittarius. Jupiter in Virgo is also in a gibbous phase triseptile with Uranus retrograde in Aries. Saturn in Sagittarius is in a disseminating sesquiquadrate with Uranus retrograde in Aries. As Saturn is in a disseminating square with Neptune retrograde in Pisces. Saturn in Sagittarius is in a disseminating biseptile with Chiron retrograde in Pisces. Chiron retrograde in Pisces is also in a balsamic semi-sextile with Uranus retrograde in Aries. The Sabian symbol for 8 degrees Virgo is a 5-year-old child takes a first dance lesson. The keynote implies learning to use one's capacity for emotional self-expression according to cultural standards. The cards that govern August 30th are the 9 of Hearts, 7 of Clubs. The 9 of Hearts, being a semi-fixed card, begins in the Venus-Venus position, and in the world or life spread moves to the Saturn-Saturn position. The 9 of Hearts life spread primarily occupies the Saturn-Uranus lines, while the vertical influence primarily occupies the Saturn line. The 7 of Clubs life spread primarily occupies the Saturn-Uranus lines, while the vertical influence primarily occupies the Uranus line. Beginning in the spiritual spread, the 7 of Clubs occupies the Mars-Uranus position, and in the world spread moves to the Saturn-Uranus position. The 9 of Hearts, being a semi-fixed card, is the 7 of Diamonds, and the 7 of Diamonds is the 9 of Hearts. The 7 of Clubs gives energy to the 8 of Diamonds, while it receives energy from the Jack of Spades. For those born today, August 30th, happy solar return. For more information or your year in review, contact me at risingsunastrology.com.